Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time we took on the final trial within the game and within the Champions Ballad DLC, and in doing so, we actually got the photo of the champions that was taken by Pura 100 years ago, and it is such an awesome photo. But we also obtained, as you can see, a new rune, the Master Cycle, which I can't use indoors. Actually, I can! Oh, okay, I can't use it indoors. Well, let's go ahead and walk out of Link's house and show it off. So yes, I can summon it anywhere I go, on cliffs, mountains, anything, and I mean, it can pretty much ride through anything. It's like a dirt bike, so yeah, it's meant to go through pretty rough terrain, which is so awesome. And I mean, look at this, we can go ahead and jump off, woo! And also there's no fall damage as long as you land, you know, on the bike's wheels. If you decide to land differently, then Link will fall off and probably get hurt. But yes, this is such an awesome feature within the game, especially being able to summon it anywhere you go, not having to visit a stable. But believe it or not, you can actually summon your horse anywhere you go, just like this. And well, how do you do so? Well, if you go ahead and check out our adventure log here, we have one side quest left. Yes, I thought we 100%ed this game. I thought we had everything on screen. Well, we're missing something. That's a part of the Champions Ballad. I kind of pointed this out before. I purposely saved this so we can compare it to the Master Cycle 0, and that is the Ancient Horse Rumors. Now, we have to head to the Highland Stable to get more of these rumors, so let's do that immediately, get the rumors, and pretty much what this is going to unlock for us is Guardian Gear for a horse. And what's really cool about the Guardian Gear is I believe the saddle, one of the pieces, you know, whether it's going to be the saddle or the bridle, they will eventually, or if you actually have both equipped, you can actually summon your horse anywhere you go by whistling. So instead of whistling and, you know, telling you that your horse is not near you or couldn't reach you, or having the horse run to you if it is close to you, the horse will just spawn to you. It's such a cool feature, and we're going to have to get it in this video. So to get it, we just got to quickly visit the stable, check out the rumor mill from Tracy. Clearly it's gonna be Tracy. You know, Tracy is all about these rumors spread throughout Hyrule, and Link is the only one uncovering them. But okay, so Super Rumor Mill EX Volume 3. Let's read it. I loved rumors since before I was born. In fact, I was the first to report on my rumored birthday. Tracy here. This time I've got a juicy bite of gossip I've been dying to share. Okay, so Ancient Horse Gear is real and it's fabulous. Apparently there's some incredible horse gear from Hyrule's distant past. I'm talking the long ago, folks. A bridle that increases your horse's skill, and a saddle that can instantly summon your horse to your side. Yep, exactly. So, honestly, this is like the prototype before the Master Cycle 0. Before, you know, having your own 100% mechanical horse, you had little mechanical horse gear that improved your horse altogether. So anyways, the bridle is south of the Hyrule Ridge beneath a cherry blossom tree at the mountain where creatures gather. A cherry blossom tree, huh? Well, there's one that really stands out in the game, and well, mountain where creatures gather. I feel like mountain creatures, all of that indicates where to go. I'm going to show it off in a second. The saddle is a mysterious spring where the horse spirit resides. We all know where that is. That's Milena, the horse god. But okay, at least that's what the rumors say. Sounds like ancients liked to horse around. I need that gear. Tracy's recommendation, 5 stars. Okay, well, now we know where to go, and yes, let's go ahead and pinpoint where they are on the map. So the first area is over at the Milena Spring, just pretty much somewhere around here. The second one is at the Cherry Blossom Tree, at a mountain where creatures gather. Well, Satori Mountain is where the Cherry Blossom Tree of Lord of the Mountain usually resides when it appears, and believe it or not, that's exactly where it is. And this is a Cherry Blossom Tree, as you can tell. Well, you can't tell, it just looks like a tree from the map, but I have it memorized because it's a really beautiful tree altogether, and I mean, I'm sure it's in reference to, you know, Satori Mountain, you know, with the, you know, what's it called, Lord of the Mountain being in reference to Satoru Iwata, which was the former president of Nintendo, who, you know, passed away during the development of this game, of course, and I'm sure it had a huge impact on Nintendo altogether. So yeah, it is nice to have a reference to him in this game, and Satori Mountain is just a really special area in the game for me, so I really like it as is. But yeah, overall it's exciting that we're gonna be able to get an item from it. But anyways, let's go ahead and make our way there with the Master Cycle. Yeah, I kind of want to use it a bit show it off. And I mean, it's not far from here. Normally would have used a horse to get around, or I guess we could have climbed the mountains using like Revali's Gale, if anything, and that would have been easy. But I mean, let's put this to use. You know, screw the horse god bridge, screw horses, screw Milena. I have you know, a stinking what's it called? Bike. Yeah. I like how I for a second couldn't even think of what I was trying to say here, and I was just trying to show off. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and use the magnesis, pull it out, and well, yep, the first one down. It's right behind where the horse god lies, and well, the ancient saddle is here. So if we put this on a horse, we're going to be able to summon it anywhere we go. Well, now let's go ahead and get the bridle. So to do that, we must head over to Satori Mountain, and you just pretty much walk there. I wonder if Lord of the Mountain is going to be here. Normally Lord of the Mountain doesn't spawn unless you played the game for a bit. It's all random, just so you know. It will just randomly appear for a bit. You'll see light over at Satori Mountain from anywhere in Hyrule, because obviously the whole game is loaded, and that's something I love about this open world game. A lot of people have been saying that when I said this game is like no other, people are saying there are open worlds like this, and I understand that, but I don't know, I just feel like Breath of the Wild does it better than any other open world game. And I've played, I want to say, at least all the main ones that, you know, people usually refer to. So that's just my opinion, though. You know, you might see things differently. You might see like a game like Skyrim being way more open world to you, especially with all the NPCs, caves, dungeons, stuff like that. But I don't know, I like the fantasy aspect. I like the freedom to climb anything. I like the way just Breath of the Wild does it. To me, I never had this type of experience in a game before, and I never felt so immersed in a game like this. So yeah, again, I feel like I might be a bit biased, but it really depends on you know, how you look at things. But okay, so here we have, as you can see, a nice cherry blossom tree. It's really beautiful, especially with the leaves around it that fell from it, just, you know, giving pink to the water, to the whole environment. This is where you find Lord of the Mountain, you know, residing, and you know, where you attempt to tame it for a little bit, you know, so you can ride it around before you set it free. But as you can see, the Ancient Bridle has been obtained, so let's go ahead and grab some silent princesses while we're here. You can find plenty, and that does it for the final side quest. So there we go, we have once again completed every side quest within the game, except 2 random shrines that I just need to speak to people for. But we've done every shrine, we've done everything. So yeah, there we go, we're back to having every side quest, main quest completed, and all that's really left is Korok Seeds, which is pretty exciting. But we will get to them very soon. But anyways, now it's time to use this, you know, ancient saddle, ancient bridle, see how they work, and to equip these, obviously, over where we got the information at the Highland Stable is where we can swap our gear by speaking to a lady near the, you know, horses and stuff. We just need to find a horse that we have max, you know, bondness with. You know, you got to make sure you are using the horse at least. You can't just find a horse and try to, you know, put random gear on it. If you just tame the horse, no, it will have, you know, some temperament issues essentially. So if you want to find a horse you're okay with, you got 100% affection, and you can easily swap the gear for it. Now, for me, I don't think we really tried getting horses outside of Epona, you know, Zelda's steed, the Royal White Stallion, and then Ganon's horse, so aka the tri-horse. We have the tri-horses. Someone pointed that out, like how that's pretty much the only horses I use, and I'll be honest, I don't mind the wild horses, but I just prefer the tri-horse. As you can see, Epona, Demise, and Cloud. I should have maybe called it Hylia or something, but whatever. Sadly, Cloud is the only one we're going to be able to apply gear onto, because Epona, you can't swap its ancient gear. It has, like, you know, the gear of the Hero of Time or whatever, you know, Epona's gear essentially. And then the the giant horse is just a little too giant for other, you know, bridles and saddles. So this is the only horse we have that we can swap, and you actually get the royal bridle and saddle for getting this horse and doing a side quest. So this is probably the best and easiest horse you can get within the game. Obviously, you can find better horses with better stats, but this is pretty much like the best they can get. Not the best, but one of the best they can get. I really like this horse altogether. But okay, let's go ahead and talk to her. Hopefully, I didn't actually check when taking out the horse, but I do believe it's maxed, right? We're gonna see right now. If not, I mean, I could just feed it a couple apples. It actually doesn't take that long to max it. Okay, we could change the main. We could change everything. I don't want to change the main. Okay, here we go. Sweet. Let's do the bridle. As you can see, we have every single one. And now the newest one to our list is the Ancient Bridle. So yes, I would like to use that. I love how it adds an eye behind their ears. Looks very cool and Divine Beast-esque. If anything, this is Link's true Divine Beast. It's a living version of his, Master Cycle Zero. So there we go. All right, what do you think? I love this. This is our new horse. So there we go. Someone should actually get a horse and call it the, Master Horse Zero or something. I don't think you can actually fit all of that in. But, because the thing is, and what's really cool is, now, if I run away from my horse, and it doesn't matter how far I am, I just need to do this. Whistle, and check it out. Yeah. So, right by my horse, I can summon the Master Cycle Zero. So we can essentially have both of them side by side at any time, anywhere we go. Sadly, the horse, I mean, it's sentient, it has feelings. You can't just run over hills, go do crazy things with it. So clearly the horse is limited to certain terrain you can go through. But the Master Cycle Zero is another story, and that's why overall, in my opinion, this is the better ride to take when going places. But don't get me wrong, I mean, I like riding horses. This is a fantasy game and it makes sense as well. And if anything, the bike doesn't make much sense. Actually, let me know what you guys think is better in your opinion. Would you rather have a Guardian horse or a Master Cycle Zero to only ride? Personally, I mean, while we can summon both of them anywhere we can go, I want to say horse just because, it's cool to have a horse, but I'm gonna say the Master Cycle Zero. It's too cool. Maybe I need to get used to it before it grows on me. I'm like, you know what? I prefer the fantasy aspect. But let me just show off what happens when you do have a horse in the Guardian gear. Because here's the thing. Let's say you don't have max stamina. Well, you get more stamina to it. Yes, you can actually go even further and faster, and you give it, well, mainly more stamina. I don't think it goes faster, but either way, this horse has almost max speed. Sadly, I don't have a horse with max speed to truly do the test. But now that we have both of these side by side, I want to do a test. So our goal here is to, let's see, where should we head to? I could say the Bridge of Hylia, but there is an area where we have to go around, and I feel like that's where things might slow down for the horse a lot. So I want to just take a pathway that is straight. So maybe we're gonna start from here and kind of reach the Whistling Hill or something. You know what? I could try that. Hyrule is very, very opened up. So if anything, I can attempt to head to this castle or something by placing a travel medallion and then going from there. Yeah, I should do that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna place an item before we reach the Guardians, but the thing is I need to find a very flat surface, to be honest. And you know what just hit me with the flattest surface probably is this. Wow, the Tabantha snowfield is super flat. There are Lionels, but we can easily avoid them. So we're gonna try to teleport here, and then you go from here to the stable or something, and see how far we go. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting and cool. Something you should try out to test the horses. And luckily now we don't have to head to the stable to summon the horse or the Master Cycle Zero. Anywhere we go, if I press the down D-pad button or use the Sheikah rune, they're there. So very, very helpful, very convenient, very awesome. I feel like for playthroughs in the future, it will just make it super helpful. Especially if you get it before you complete the game, getting that horse upgrade. But okay, so to do this, let's go ahead and first have a set that will let us withstand the very cold weather of Hebra. So there we go. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna keep on the boots, who cares? Okay, now this is what we're gonna do. Let's put out our Master Cycle Zero really quickly, and then I'm gonna just shoot down this Lionel because I don't want it to interfere with what we have planned. So hey, Lionel, hey, bye. Okay, now let's keep going, and let me find a good point. Oh, you know what? Okay, I figured it out. What we're going to do is we're going to keep going straight until the terrain starts to suffer or anything like that to where it will ruin the race here. Because I'm going to put a timer for you guys to check out. And then, let's say over here is where we'll end it. like by a shrine or by this. Okay, so to make sure I know the exact point of where this needs to end, this is what I'm gonna do. So I have, and let me actually reorganize this. Okay, so I have the travel medallion here. I'm gonna place it where it's placed, just like that. And our goal is to reach this from a certain point where the shrine is. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and attempt to do this. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna stop at it. I'm gonna pass it, and then I'm gonna edit in maybe like a timestamp showing which one's faster. I know this is something maybe a lot of people already thought of and want to do, but it's something I just thought I'd include in this video to kind of add to the horse gear, because we really don't have much else planned for this video, so might as well do something pretty fun, I feel like. So okay, what I want to do now is let's go ahead and summon both our horse and well, mainly just let's do the horse first. Let me summon it. Okay, so we're gonna start from this tree. This is a tree that's gonna do it for us, because this is the only tree on this side, and I feel like it's an easy way to just start moving. So okay, here we go. I'm gonna time it. I'm gonna try to guesstimate which one seems faster in my eyes, but we'll see. So okay, to the travel medallion on 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. So it's a slow start with the horse, but we'll see how long it takes us. My goal here is to use all of these once the speed starts to slow down, and then to let it slowly pick back up. See, here's the issue. Oh, whoa. Okay. The issue is it's it's sentient. That's the biggest issue, that it's actually a living being. So I can't treat it like that. I can't just spam the A button and hope it will pick up. But okay. Again, I'm going to use these. Here's the, well, yeah, I feel like the only issue, and maybe the horse is faster, it's just you can't keep a consistent speed on it. That's the only major issue. So, okay, and we end off right now. Okay, so that's where I'm going to have the timestamp stop. Now, let's go ahead and do this. This is probably not the most accurate way to do it, especially since I didn't really space out my, you know, boosts with the horse, you know, like the carrots. I keep wanting to call them carrots. If you played OT, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I didn't want to spam all of the horse's stamina very quickly and then wait for it to fill up or anything. So I was kind of, you know, spacing them out. I don't know if that's the convenient way to, you know, keep a horse's speed at a consistent speed. But I don't know. To me, that was just probably the best way to do it for this little race. But, okay, now it's time to attempt to do it again. No! Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It's just this that really matters. So let me go ahead and now... No, back up, Link. Can you back up? No. Wait, I can't back up with this? Yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and respawn it right here. So, alright, spawn in. What? Oh, okay, it didn't spawn in exactly where you want it. So let me spawn in again. Okay, I just want to make sure I start from the exact same area. You know, no unfair advantage for the horse, or no unfair advantage for the dirt bike either. So, okay, there we go. To our destination in... you know what? Here, let's hit A and B. Wait, how do I do the little boost? That's what I want to do. And go! Oh, wait, go! Okay, I don't know if that was... You know what? I'll edit in a decent timestamp. I kind of jumped beforehand. So now we're going as fast as we can. You know, it feels much faster, if anything. And it's maybe because it's a consistent speed. But we're going to see right now which one outdoes it. So, yeah, we're just going straight. This is cool, though. I'm glad I found a good pathway that would work. I mean, there might be another one that is a little more convenient, but whatever. Okay, so we're almost there. Where is it? Actually, I don't want to turn too far off of where I placed it. Okay, it's right here, and I'm just going to have it end like that. Okay, this is where it ends. All right. So I should have followed a more straight and narrow pathway, but whatever. That worked out. So there we go. That was the race. I don't know which one was faster, to be honest. They both seemed like very similar speed. If anything, I can see the horse being faster if it just had, you know, a consistent, you know, level of speed. Thing is, like I said, you have to constantly use your carrots or stamina, which will eventually deplete, and then you have to let it, you know, come back up. But overall, they're both very easy, helpful, and awesome to get through. The only difference is when it comes to something like this, as you can see, any terrain, the horse doesn't want to. It instantly just turns away and is like, nah, screw it. And what makes the Master Cycle Zero just so much better is because I don't care, I'm driving over it. Woohoo! Yeah. So that's the difference for you. And also just the fact that it's definitely the better reward. Let's be honest. But it's still cool that you can summon your horse anywhere, just like just like this. I didn't mean to land. Just like that. Let's go ahead and summon it one more time. Wait, Cloud isn't able to come now. Oh wait, can you not be really far away? It should have worked. Is it because I'm racing? There we go. I'm gonna try something. Maybe I'm completely wrong with how this works. Maybe you can't summon it from literally any area. Is it still gonna tell you where you're able to come? Because this is something I actually didn't test out. I thought when I first saw it appear, I'm like, oh, okay, this is gonna be super convenient. But let me double check now, because now I'm unsure. Cloud wasn't able to come for some reason. Maybe it was the terrain, maybe it wasn't, but we're gonna truly figure out right now. If that is the case, well, I'm glad I corrected myself on video, because I'm sure a lot of people would have pointed that out. But that kind of really ruins this, to be honest. Like, what's the point of it not running to me? Okay. There's no way you shouldn't be able to teleport here. Okay, no, it works. It was just a little glitch or something. Okay, thank God. Yes. So obviously, anywhere you are in Hyrule, it's just like the Master Cycle Zero. You can spot it in. Really cool, really awesome. Let me know which is your favorite in the comments below. Anyways, that does it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Next time, we'll probably do some more Korok Seed collecting and stuff like that. This is probably the end of new content for the game. As much as I want a DLC Pack 3 or 4, I don't think Nintendo's going to do it. I mean, they literally named the final trial the final trial. So what other puzzle is there linked to overcome? There isn't. Unless they actually do a post-game after Ganon, which I highly doubt. So I think the story of Breath of the Wild's over. It was a masterpiece. It was amazing as is. But there hopefully is more to come in future Zelda games. Either way, I love this game, and there's still a lot more content for us to do, from Korok Seeds to Master Mode to Pro Mode to just a bunch of different series as we can do with this game. Because to me, this game is endless. It's my favorite game of all time. So thank you guys for watching this episode. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Anyways, I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.